Striking out at the local pond? Try these 3 bead bait rigs to target bottom-dwelling giants. Hey anglers, have you ever spent the whole afternoon fishing at a small local pond, only to head home with an empty cooler and 0 bites? Don't worry, you're not alone. Today, I've got a game-changing trick to share with you, the Bead Bait Technique. This method is tailor-made for bottom-dwelling monsters, and with the right setup, your next cast might just land the pond's elusive heavyweight. Let's dive right in. What is the bead bait technique? In simple terms, it's a bottom fishing method that uses small round baits, commonly called bead baits, to lure large fish that feed along the lake bed. Why does it work so well? Because many of the bigger fish found in still waters such as grass carp, black carp, or common carp spend most of their time foraging along the bottom. They often nibble on naturally fallen food or pellets that resemble these bead baits. Imagine walking into your kitchen after work and smelling roast meat simmering. It is hard to resist even if you're not that hungry. That's what bead bait does to these bottom cruisers. What makes this technique shine is its pinpoint accuracy and resistance to bait thieves like small nuisance fish. It's perfect for small lakes and ponds with scattered big fish and plenty of small ones. Why are local pond anglers often left empty? You might wonder, why are small waters so difficult to fish? There are a few key reasons. Low oxygen levels. Small ponds often lack sufficient water movement. During hot months, even if you see fish rising, the deeper waters may be oxygen depleted, making fish sluggish and uninterested in feeding. Overly cautious fish in pressured waters with low fish density. The few remaining fish have seen it all: every hook, rig, and bait flavor. They've become wary and quick to flee at the slightest disturbance. Messy bottoms. Years of accumulated silt, leaves, and debris create a complicated underwater environment. Big fish hunker down in these areas, and unless your bait presentation is precise, they won't bother with it. The 3 bead bait rigs. You need to try 1. Single bead, bottom rig. Precision strikes for deep dwellers. Perfect for big fish buried in silty bottoms, especially carp and grass carp. Here's how to rig it. Choose a larger bead bait, preferably in corn or spice flavor. Hook 1 bead directly to a strong, sharp hook. Use a slightly heavier sinker to ensure the bait anchors right on the bottom. Pre-bait the area, using pellets to draw in fish ahead of time. After casting, don't rush when the float twitches. Large fish often nibble before committing. Wait for a decisive pull or a full submersion before striking. Patience is key with this one. 2. Double bead tease rig. Wake up the lazy ones sometimes. Big fish just won't move unless something catches their eye. The double bead rig is a great way to provoke them. Use a 2-hook setup and attach 1 red and 1 yellow bead bait. The color contrast helps increase visibility. Adjust your float so that 1 bait rests on the bottom and the other hovers just above it. Every few minutes, twitch the rod tip gently to make the baits bounce. This mimics live prey and can tempt cautious fish into striking. This rig is especially effective for slow-moving or easily spooked fish. Some anglers have landed double-digit carp using this method. 3. Bead bomb rig. Go big or go home. Looking for maximum coverage and high reward? The bead bomb rig is your best bet. Equip a Moochie hook bomb rig and load it with multiple bead baits for sweet-scented flavors for better scent. Dispersion. Pair this rig with a bait launcher or feeder to deposit the setup right into the strike zone. Give it time. Check your rig every 15 minutes to ensure the bait is still intact. This technique works especially well for schooling bottom feeders like grass carp. The stronger the aroma, the better the results. Key tips for successful bead fishing. Choosing the right spot. Fish flat.com areas with minimal slope. Avoid slippery banks and aim for spots with around 2 meters of depth, which is ideal for bead rigs. Night fishing precautions for those who enjoy late night sessions. Bring a headlamp, stay away from overgrown areas, and watch out for wildlife. Don't forget to keep your phone fully charged. Fresh bait matters. Always use fresh, soft bead bait. Once the bait gets old, hard, or moldy, its effectiveness drops dramatically. Store it properly to maintain potency. Know the limits, of course. Bead bait isn't a cure. In ponds with highly acidic water, spice-flavored baits might underperform. Switch to sweet-flavored options in such cases. Also, in extremely silty bottoms, your bait may get buried, making it ineffective. If that happens, consider switching to suspended bait rigs. Remember, fishing is a blend of skill and patience. Don't let someone else's hot streak make you lose focus. Some days the fish just aren't biting, and that's okay. Switch up your bait, tweak your rig, and enjoy the quiet. That's what fishing's really about. The Creator: I'm a passionate angler and fishing content creator, sharing real techniques for real results. Like, follow, and subscribe so you never miss the next tip. Tight lines and happy fishing.